Hey everyone, it's your boy KP again. Bringing you another story around the COVID vaccine situation. Um, Subscribe, always subscribe, hit the notification bell. So I knew this would come, and it was already out there. Whenever you hear stories of mandatory or forced when it comes to these vaccines, it's only a matter of time before you have someone who is going to file a lawsuit. Well, so said, so done. So, and I'm also going to highlight um, a story out of France as well, where they are considering the whole mandatory or forcing, making it an obligation for you to get the vaccines. But let's stick with what's happening here on the home front. So the article, legal news. This is anyways, you can check out. It's going to be in the description box, right? I won't spend time telling you where the article is from, but I try to give you good sources. All right. The article says first lawsuit challenging mandatory COVID-19 vaccine may shed light on employer parameters. Right. So this is where we want to go when it comes to this whole vaccine situation. And this is, I've said it before, ears, eyes, mouth. Nobody wants to say anything. Nobody wants to hear anything. Nobody wants, just, go ahead and give me that shot. Contending, let's see here, contending that he could not be forced to be a human guinea pig. A Mexico detention center officer has filed a federal lawsuit challenging the right of his employer to require first responders to receive the COVID-19 vaccination. Isaac Legaretta's complaint appears to be the first lawsuit in the country directly challenging an employer's right to require the vaccine. The plaintiff is focusing his case on the fact that the Food and Drug Administration approved the vaccine under an emergency use authorization rather than through its usual and more time-consuming approval process. Good point, right? They're rushing this thing through. While this claim is in its infancy, it could soon shed light on employers' rights or restrictions in this fluid area of law. Legaretta works at a detention center as a detention center officer for the Doña Ana Detention Center in Las Cruces, New Mexico. According to his February 28th complaint, DADC is requiring him to be vaccinated in order to keep his job. All right, I'll give you a follow-up article to this one. It says here, this one says here, federal judge denies Doña Ana County employees' request for now in mandatory vaccine lawsuit, right? So federal judge has denied a request for an immediate temporary restraining order at the outset of the country's first lawsuit over mandated COVID-19 vaccines. Legaretta's lawsuit argues that mandating that employees take unapproved vaccine violates the Food and Drug and Cosmetic Act and explicit guidance from the Federal Center for Disease Control and Prevention, and experimental vaccines cannot be made mandatory. Well, we are finding out, of course, this is something to watch, and I'm going to post a video regarding this where a gentleman interviewed the lawyer that actually filed the case. Check that video out. I think maybe I'll post it first in the description box, and then you can read the articles, or depending on what you want to do, right? But unfortunately, this is what's happening. They're saying, well, there's a pandemic and all that sort of stuff, but this is not right. This is not just. COVID is still breaking out. People are recovering. When you check the statistics, people are recovering. You have a high rate of recovery, but the vaccines are being pushed. For the lawmakers are in bed with the pharmaceutical companies. They want to make a lot of money. I'll post information on that as well. But this is just to let you know where we have come, how far we have come. And some people never believed that we would ever see something like this in North America, in a westernized country. Anyways, we're always touting democracy and freedom of this and freedom of that, but nope. When money is involved, no such thing. Check the stuff in the description box. It's your boy KP. Stay woke, stay red.